Okay, you guys, we are going live here with Miss Theresa Barnes. Okay, she is a breast cancer survivor. She currently has two more cancer treatment chemo treatments, and I have her. Let me tell you the reason why I'm doing these interviews. I'm doing the interviews so that we can have testimonies out there for people that are unaware, for women that are unaware that it don't have to be hereditary. It could just happen. It does not exclude you nor me. I signed my council policy today. Deidre got hers today, and Elizabeth Melton is getting hers. So if you have any questions, please inbox it, and I'll get the answers to you. If you want quotes for the insurance policy, also inbox me that, and I can run you a quick quote. But here are some important facts that we as women, as a community, need to be aware of when faced with a health issue. Miss Theresa, first question is, how long have you been diagnosed?
I've been diagnosed since June 23rd, 2017.
Okay. And how did you go about finding out that it was cancerous?
I took a shower Wednesday, May 31st, and I discovered a lump. And from there, I went to the doctor, and from the doctors, they confirmed that's what it was.
Okay, so I know you said you felt the lump, and sometimes, with women, sometimes we are lumpy, kind of like, so how can we truly define, something that we should be cautious of or take notice in versus just a lumpy breast?
Well, do monthly examinations anyway, every month. Even though I go every year, I've been going every year since I was 30 to get mammograms. I do a monthly breast exam, and I happen to feel it. It's just something that I knew. It was different than just fatty tissue or like little calcium deposits. It was a lump that it was kind of painful too. So I knew that's what it was.
When Miss Pearl was diagnosed right before she had her surgery in the hospital, she let Chris and I felt her lump in her breast, and it was so hard. It felt like a piece of rock inside her skin. So I was concerned at first that maybe I wouldn't know if I had, if it was fatty tissue or something serious. But when I felt hers, I said, "Oh yeah, that's undeniably a lump." Yeah, and then again, she said it was painful. Okay, so does it run in your family?
Yes, my mom had breast cancer twice. I've had 3 first cousins who had breast cancer, and then my dad's mom had breast cancer. My dad's sister had breast cancer too.
Wow.
So okay. In our family.
Okay. And your mom is actually a 2-time survivor.
She is.
Okay, awesome. All right, she's been in remission now for 8 years.
She has.
Okay.
She has.
Awesome. And she has the Aflac policy both times?
She did. She
okay.
did. She really did. And it paid well.
Okay.
Complaints, and she's still a current policy holder with Aflac.
That's great. That's great. So would you say that your council policy is affordable for?
Yes. Very affordable. Very affordable.
All right. And so at initial diagnosis, how did you go about to submit your claim to the insurance company for payments?
What you would have to do, they require you to do the explanation for benefits. You go through billing, and with billing, they'll send out an itemized billing statement of your benefits. You get that from your insurance, and you just submit that work in, and in about 5 to 7 days, business days, that's processed. Then of course they will.
Okay. Sorry, I had a phone call. Okay, so was the claim process excruciating? Like when you first got diagnosed, it's a shock. You just trying to swallow everything that they just told you, and on top of that, having to submit your claims for the doctor visit and so on and so forth. Was that hard at all to do?
Not to me personally, no, because I was still thinking, well, I'm still a mom.
Yeah.
I still have to do this for my kids. I still have to make sure that everything is still in place for them. So I had to get in mommy mode, woman mode to go ahead and take care of my business. So with that, it wasn't very hard. It was just the process of keeping up with your, with your paperwork and talking to the representatives to make sure that everyone is on the same page.
Okay. All righty. What would you tell a friend, the next fellow woman, a family member, a relative, business owner? What would you tell them to help?
Get an examination for one. Go to the doctor. And if you have not received a mammogram, but even if you think everything is okay, still go and get it. Follow up with the doctors. Do usually have an inkling if you think that something is wrong, but sometimes you don't, and maybe you may even be at stage 0 where it's not even big enough to actually classify as a stage. But go ahead and see what the doctor says, get a diagnosis for whatever it is, and go for there. But make sure that you have a policy. You need something just in case, because you just never know.
Yeah.
Because you still have to live with that, and that'll be one less stress of thinking about how I'm going to pay my bills or how am I going to make it. That's one peace of mind, because once you're diagnosed, you have to wait 5 years until the end.
Yes, you sure do. You can, if anybody has been in remission for 5 years, they can pick up a cancer policy, and it's the same rate as a 18-year-old that has never been diagnosed with cancer. So, y'all have any questions? We have a few people watching. Any questions about the cancer policy? Any questions for Theresa about her journey? What it's like on a day-to-day basis? You're not currently working, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you have to understand, without some sort of supplement to help you when something such as this come upon you, she's not working, you can't work. Like I remember when Miss Pearl first got diagnosed, she was like, I'm going to work Monday, and they like, no, you need to be in surgery next week. And it was just a whole shock factor of the whole thing, and people don't realize how much your life will change should something like this happen. And then if you don't have no money, you can't work, and there's no other money coming in. And I mean, okay, so Aflac cancer policy is approximately $8, $8, $9, $10 a week. Okay, we're about to go to lunch at probably 3 o'clock. I'm probably going to spend $20 on my bill. We have it. It's just where you want to designate your money to go. You need to tell your money where it's going to go. It don't need to tell you. So for anybody out there that is saying it's so unaffordable, it's too expensive. No, it's not. And then plus it's your life. That is money in your pocket. You got to think for now. If something should happen now or tomorrow, do I have it? Do I have it in a bank? Do I have a policy to cover my expenses, my family, my household? We have got to think about this.
That's exactly right.
Okay. Do you have anything else you would like to share with the Facebook world on your journey? We are here the rest of praying for you and with you. God is able. God is good. He's amazing. There's nothing too hard for our God. So I do believe that this is just another testimony for you and your family. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
That's what I was going to say. But it's been a journey. prayer is the best thing that anybody can do.
Yes.
Awareness and being aware of what's going on and making sure that you are covered is very, very important. And still, you can enjoy life, but it's just at a different pace.
Yeah.
And everything will work out. And everything will go back to normal. I don't know when that's going to be.
That's
but
right.
Normal is okay about being able to get up and see my babies every day.
Yeah.
But God is good.
Yes, God is good. Sometimes I think He does that so because we don't know. His ways are so much higher than our ways, and it's for us to stay on our knees and look to Him. We can't figure it out.
Not the question,
yeah.
but just thinking.
Yep. Teresa Boyd says, thank you for sharing some of your journey, TC, praying.
Thank you, Teresa.
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, she has her information. If y'all need some additional information on the Aflac policies, I have them at the studio. Here I am at work. Deidre is at the drug testing place, but I'm here. I'll be here at about 5 or 6 o'clock. Inbox me, text me, or whatever. I'll get you a quote. I'll get you a packet of information. Any more information that questions that y'all have we didn't go over today, just let me know. I have another guest coming in right after this, and it's a special guest. I won't spoil it by telling you who it is now, but this is a special huge guest coming all the way from LaGrange, Georgia, to share her testimony with Aflac insurance policy on the short-term disability. So people like myself, self-employed, I need to make sure that I'm covered. If I can't be up here at work, I don't make no money. They ain't nobody gonna send me no money. I got to be here to beg it. So I need to also have this same short-term disability policy, and maybe you do too. Maybe they're not offering at your job. If you want it offered at your job, I can get with my rep that is helping training me in Aflac, and we can go up there and present and offer these services to you through your payroll. And it's cheaper. It's 40% cheaper if you get it through your employer. But I still can sell it to you direct if they choose not to offer it. But anyway, in about 20 minutes, I'll be back on with another testimony for short-term disability Aflac policy. And I have some more cancer survivors testimonies for payout on the cancer policy also. 706-668-7304. Text me, or come and see me at downtown West Point, 721 3rd Avenue, West Point, Georgia, or inbox me. Bye.
Bye.
Holly said, bless you. Sandra Thornton said, my cancer sister praying.
Thank you, Miss Sam. She not too long ago, I need to text her back.
Okay.